Welcome back to Obsolete Automotive. I'm Austin, and today we're in sunny California where we're going to check out my 1947 DeSoto Suburban. It's a very unique model, pretty rare, so let's delve in what makes it different from your regular DeSoto. The first thing you'll probably notice is this car has a roof rack on it. Now it's missing the center pieces, which there were wood slats that went down the roof. I'll post a picture of that. That was one of the features of the DeSoto Suburban, was this roof rack. And it might be hard to tell here, but this is also a long wheelbase car, which was used on, limousines and such. But the cool part about this car is we do have front and rear bench seat, but we also have a third row back here. So this is a 3-row vehicle. We do have suicide rear doors here. As you can see, the setup here, pretty neat. And these seats in the back here, the seat backs, they fold down. And if you look, there is a floor back there, and it's supposed to be stained wood, but they've been the wood's been covered with carpet at some point. Anyways, these seats fold flat like that, and this will actually fold up, and you can see that it's got a full floor. I need to move this seat forward in order to really show how this works, but well, maybe it'll move forward. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. Let me see if I can move this seat forward. I can't really get it without the handle. It's supposed to have one of these on there, but it's missing. But you can see it'll go all the way forward, and when this seat goes all the way forward, you basically can have a whole cargo area here, which is pretty neat. I'll go ahead and fold that back up, and I'll post a photo of what the inside's supposed to look like with it folded flat. So you can see here that we got the wood floor. That's where the spare tire is supposed to go. And there's some random 70s jack and air cleaner in there, it looks like. There's wood paneling throughout the car. The door panels are also wood paneled. You can see here. But basically, you could fold that third row down and kind of have cargo storage. So you could set this up for all different kinds of purposes. You could technically sleep back here. These vehicles are very unique. You can see here we got some tie downs on each corner for cargo. Looks like that one might be missing over there actually, but there's one here. Oh, these are locked. This car's in really good shape. I got it down towards LA. It needs some work, but it does run, drive, and stop. This would have also been paneled in wood originally. I'm not sure what was going on here. It looks like they welded that back after cutting it. I don't know why. Hopefully they didn't do that just to get this wire in here. We got some work to do here, like bare wires like that. It's not too cool. And you'll see that this has 3 brake lights, or what appears to be 3 brake lights, but in actuality, only the center was a brake light, and the 2 on the outboard were just running lights or turn signals. But I'm probably gonna wire it up so we have 3 brake lights, just so people can really see you when you're putting on the brakes. And you'll notice this car has dual exhaust. Now, if you know anything about the DeSotos of this era, you'll know that these things came with flathead 6s and fluid drive transmissions. In fact, it says it right on the glove box that it has a fluid drive. But this one's got something special under the hood, which we'll get into here in a minute. I'm going to show off a little bit more of the interior. Just kind of see what we got here. We do have an old day-night mirror. It needs a new glass, so I'll probably have to replace that. And you'll see that somebody has added a hydromatic drive selector quadrant on there. This car does not have hydromatic drive. Somebody took that off of a GM product. And we got oil pressure, an ammeter, temperature, and a fuel gauge. And this car currently says it has 66,112 miles on it. Also like the little DeSoto motif there. DeSoto. There's that motif again. This was the radio. Probably doesn't work. Clock here. Ashtray is missing. We got various controls here. I won't get into all this just yet. I'll do a better full-length video of this car later on. I'm just kind of giving a little short preview. We do have dual heaters. You can see one down here, and there's one over here. But got vinyl seats, which I think these have been recovered, but they're redone in a similar pattern to the originals. And this car is been redone with some blue carpet. I think it would have had rubber flooring, but super neat. Steering wheel's definitely got some age cracking going on. But let's check out what's going on under the hood, because that's pretty cool. Oh, we also got a Fulton sun shield, sun visor on here, which is pretty cool. Let's see what's going on under here. Also always like the hood ornament on DeSotos. So let's open this up. Check that out. We got a Dodge Red Ram Hemi in here. So that's 241 cubic inches. Not original, but super cool that it's in here and it actually fit well. That's got to go. I do have a replacement air cleaner that I found out here in the junkyard of Big M Automotive to replace that with, which is sitting right here actually. A little more appropriate, oil bath air cleaner. This needs a little bit of work, but it does run. Seems to run pretty good. The carburetor is really funky. I don't know what's going on with the choke setup they got here, but it doesn't really do anything. I do like how they did the vacuum advance line there. And we got a GM alternator on there, which is fine. But it's a tight fit, but they made it work. Had to cut some of the inner fender out, which is okay. Super cool. So I look forward to getting this thing going really good. I don't know really any of the history of this car. Like I said, I got it from some guys down in LA. Looking at the title, it shows that it's not from California originally. So I'll have to see if I can find out any history on it. This did have a spotlight, so I'll be putting that back on. I have a proper bracket for this. The color is not original. They wouldn't have had this kind of metallic blue, but all these DeSoto Suburbans were also two-tone. So you can see this piece of trim here. So from here down was one color, from here up. Normally they're black, or not black, excuse me, brown, green, tan, things like that, kind of earth tones. But you may remember this car from Happy Days. It's Mr. Cunningham's car, and his was blue, two-tone blue. This car, from what I can tell, I did find a spot here, right there, where you can see that it was dark blue, it appears originally. So who knows, maybe this is the same car, I don't know. It is down in LA, so hard to say, who knows. But I'm gonna have to do some things, make sure this thing can maybe make it home 3,000 miles. But how about we fire this thing up, hear what it sounds like. Does have a aftermarket switch here, which originally we would have had push button start, which they got a button here. But it's not hooked up to anything anymore. So, okay, let's fire this up. Oh yeah, aftermarket gas gauge, which I'm kind of curious what they got in there and if that even works correctly. This car is also equipped with the PowerFlight 2-speed automatic that was in that 54 Dodge. Somebody added this, I guess, to show that it's automatic. It doesn't do anything, there's no pointer or nothing, but it still works like an automatic. So this carburetor is not the greatest, so this thing might shut off when I put it in gear, but you just put it in reverse. There we go. Oh, and it shut off. Dare I drive this on the highway? Kind of curious what it'll do. Well, it looks like the gauges still work. Got good oil pressure. Temperature is staying cool. Maybe we'll see what it does on the road here for just a short jaunt. Waiting for the traffic to go by. Second gear, so that's good. I won't go too far. I don't think the brakes work too good. I'll pull in here and turn around. We got kick down? No, we do not have. Oh, we do. Okay. I won't go too far either because the front wheel bearing is not got a dust cover and it's probably gonna start spewing grease everywhere. Oh, that's cool. We don't need dust caps where we're going. Seems to drive all right. I'm not sure if it's 3,000 miles ready or not. I'd have to drive this sucker about 3,000 miles back home. Can't complain about that. Oh, the speedometer doesn't work though.
How about the odometer?
No, but it's on 66, boy. 66.
That's the
100 years of Route 66. 66. Stuck on 66. It's ready to go. All right, here we go. Turn around right here. I don't even know. It's like the gas gauge. I don't think it's really. Look at that thing. Yeah. How much gas do we got, man?
Man, we got a.
How much gas is in this thing?
Getting it. Man, you pussyfooting, man. Pussyfooting.
I did put one of those on this thing, actually.
Yeah. Oh, man.
At least they're out having fun.
They are having fun.
On the scooters. Come on. You want to drive this thing 3,000 miles?
Heck yeah.
This thing's a hoopty, man.
Hey, man, it's a split window, man. Split window.
I mean, the brakes actually don't work too bad. They just kind of go to the floor. They probably should be bled.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the brakes don't work and we just jump the railroad tracks and go through the freaking fence there.
It's not like trying to drive off the road or anything. Whoa!
Yeah, on the freaking 25-year-old bias plies that are on there.
It's got one radio on it, which is probably